what, I'll buy an ice cream at the cafe and I think we'd probably better be on our way.
Dad, do we have to go so soon?
Well, I promised your mum I'd have you home by 7.
Dad?
Yeah?
Why did you and Mum get a divorce?
The thing is, Paul, it was all your fault. See, Mum and I were perfectly happy before you came along. What really drove us apart was the strain of trying to keep 2 careers going while having to look after you. The relentless daily grind, no let-up, no relief, no chink of light. And then your mum lost a figure, put on too much weight, and mislaid her libido. Sadly, you destroyed our relationship. Go on, mate. Race you to the cafe. Go on. You've been having lessons? You must have been. That was brilliant. Anyway, come on, champ. Let's get you an ice cream, then I better get you back home to your mum's.
Dad?
Yes, Mel Wayne Rooney.
Why'd your granny have to die?
Well, when we get old, our bodies become less able to deal with things. And when anyone drinks as much as Granny put away, it's always touch and go. You know how she always had those Murray mints that you liked? Well, that's because Granny thought if her breath smelt all minty fresh, then no one would notice she could hardly stand up straight. And that she sometimes forgot to put her skirt on. You know how fun Granny always was with her dancing and her songs and her funny voices? Well, that was alcoholic dementia. And then one morning she drank very nearly an imperial gallon of Tia Maria, and her poor little old liver just gave up the ghost. If we cremated her, she'd have burnt with a blue flame like a great big Christmas pudding. Right, chocolate or strawberry? You all right, fella?
Can't sleep.
Something on your mind?
No.
Come on, Paul. I'm your dad. What do we say? No secrets?
Dad, why haven't I got any mates?
What?
Well, it's Craig Higson's birthday this weekend, and he's invited all the boys in my class. Except me. Why doesn't anyone want to be my friend?
Well, they don't mean to hurt your feelings. It's just you are quite boring. I mean, I love you because I'm your dad. But the chances are other people aren't really going to see the attraction. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love all the little stories about what happened at drama club or how Mum nearly left the gas on when you went to the shops, but let's face it, you're never going to get work as an after-dinner speaker. And that lack of animation or anything interesting to say can have the knock-on effect that you leave very little impression on people. I mean, if I'm brutally honest, after I've dropped you off at your mum's on a Sunday, well, by Wednesday, even I have trouble remembering what you look like. Do you want a hot milky drink? Can't remember. Do you take sugar? How are your dippers?
They're great. Can I have some more ketchup?
Oh, go on then.
Dad, where do I come from?
Ipswich.
No, I mean, how did I get born?
Oh, right. Well, I met your mum at work. We bumped into each other in a corridor, literally. Then we had a few dates, got to know each other, and found out we got on really well. And then eventually we fell in love and got married, and yeah, I know, icky stuff. And then in November 1994, your mum got drunk and had sex with 2 builders. And 9 months later, out you popped. Not sure which of the builders is your real dad. I'm guessing it's not the Chinese one. Right, chalk ices. Oh, what are you doing up here?
Thinking?
Oh, careful. Your head might fall off.
Dad,
Come on, son. Spit it out.
why didn't Mum want me to go on holiday with her?
Was that all this is about? Well, the thing is, it's nice for your mum and Jill to go on their own. You see, when you're in the first throes of a big, passionate lesbian relationship, the last thing you need is some little kid wandering in saying, "Mummy, can I go to the swimming pool?" is it? You see, your mum was never really satisfied by me, sexually, So it's nice for her occasionally to get the full treatment from someone on the home team. I mean, don't get me wrong, I tried. But when it came down to it, I was just extremely lazy in bed. And your poor old mum sometimes had to sort herself out. But where would you rather be? With a couple of rug munchers in Ibiza? Or here with me, watching the Top Gear DVD, eh? Go on, race you to the telly. Any for your thoughts, sunshine?
Nothing.
See you a bit down in the dumps? Down the old rumpty tumps? Come on, what's up?
It's that exam I had in English. I tried really hard for it, but still came bottom.
Is that it? Look, let me tell you something, fella. The thing is, we're all different. We all have different abilities. It just happens that in your class, you're the thickie. Oh, no surprises there, though. Your Uncle Jim was never quite the full shilling. But he's still got a job. Every year when he gets a Christmas card, he can say, I'll probably pack that. Now, what'll happen is all your classmates will go off and get high-flying jobs, and you'll end up scraping by on the minimum wage. Go on, race you to the swings. Go on. And it's Paul on the inside. Paul on the... Oh, come on, Paul. Well, we better think about being on our way.
Why can't we stay a bit longer?
Well, I think your mum said she had people coming round tonight, so we better get you back in good time.
Well, what about I go and get us all an ice cream?
Oh, yeah.
Honey?
Oh, please, Suki.
I like Suki.
Yeah, me too.
Dad,
What is it, Mel China?
are you and Suki going to get married?
Wow. Well, that's a big question. And one that deserves to be treated seriously. I suppose marriage is kind of like the next step when you've been together for a while, like we have. And in order to know if it's the right step, you have to ask yourself all sorts of other questions. You know, how would it affect our relationship? Am I ready to settle down again? Is she the right one for me to settle down with? You know, when I think about it like that, I realise that... no. With Suki, it's all about the sex. I mean, we are at it like rutting stags every minute you're out of the room. A couple of times when you were there. I mean, don't get me wrong, Suki is brilliant and everything. And I love that she's fond of you and she goes off to get ice creams and what have you. But if I'm honest, Paul, after some of the things she's done to me in the bedroom, I couldn't take her into a church.
There you are. There he goes. Now, Paul, I'm afraid yours was dripping all over my hand, so I had to give it a bit of a lick.
Oh, nice.